So everybody, my name is Jeremy. I go by Wicked. I am going to be doing a voiceover over my Twitch stream. I wanted to just upload the VOD. Turns out that I didn't unmute the mic at the beginning, despite testing the stream beforehand. Funny me, rookie mistake. It's okay. We all make mistakes. But anyway, we'll do a little voiceover up until the point where I realized it was muted, and we'll switch over to that audio. First off, I want to say that I'm super excited to be starting to stream. I know it's kind of a weird time to do it. So many streamers, so many YouTubers. Listen, I'm just here to have fun. If I can find my little corner of the internet and have a community of people that love games, or even the people that are going through a tough time and just want to find a place to hang out, that's something I've found a couple communities, that I could do that in, but I wanted to make my own. I wanted to meet some new people, kind of create my own little corner and see what happens. I just want to have fun. I game anyway, so I might as well see who I can meet and how many people we can just hang out and experience new games together. That said, I'm so excited about this particular game, Crimson Desert. I know it's received mixed reviews for all the different reasons, but I love this game so far. As you'll see, I talk about once it unmutes, and you'll hear me talk about how beautiful this game is too. It's crazy how much time you can spend in like one area, and like I'm just at the beginning of the game. I think 4 hours through this playthrough, I haven't really left the starting zone, so that's just kind of a testament to all the things. And I found little nooks and crannies. It's me, my ADHD, petting the dogs and all the animals, and that's game of the year for that reason already. But anyway, I want to say thank you for if you do watch my content. Thanks for stopping by. You're more than welcome to join me over on Twitch. Wicked Wolf is same name. I believe I have the link down in the section below. Listen a little about me now, and some of this I talk about in the stream too. But I'm an older gamer. I grew up in the 80s and 90s with Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, that era. And I don't know, gaming's a little different. It's like nowadays, new developers are trying new things, and they're coming out with games and trying to test the limit. And people are just ruthless nowadays, and to some extent I get it. But I don't know, I'm just excited. I want to see more new things. Devs trying to get new ideas instead of have release all these remakes and remasters. Well, some of them are awesome, and I love, especially from my time period, I love them. But developers are going to stop doing that because we're going to scare them away from trying. But anyway, we're here about all the love, and you don't have to like Crimson Desert. There are some issues. Even me, who has been having a great time, it took me a while. I tested it out before I started streaming, made sure the video was good, all the settings and everything, and so I played for a couple hours, and it took me a while to get used to the controls. So by the time that I recorded this, I was used to the controls. Should a game take that long to get used to the controls? Maybe not, but there's a lot in this game. It's a lot to it. And I think a lot of people expected a different kind of game experience. They were expecting an RPG, maybe a Witcher style game with a great story, and that's not what this is. It's an open world where you explore. Think more like Breath of the Wild, like it's loose story. They set you off and you just go in a direction. You see something, you want to go. Although I admit I've been wanting to go to sections, but I'm just so focused and get distracted, even in the zone, that I've spent like 4 or 5 hours just in that starting zone. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the little content here. Like I said, I'm gonna kind of voice over some of this because I made the newbie rookie mistake that I made, and we'll just kind of have fun from there. But listen, I hope everyone's doing great. I hope if you are playing Crimson Desert, and you're loving it, you're having a great time. If not, I hope whatever game that you're playing at this time, you're having a good time and in your game. And I hope you stop in sometime and just comment and tell me what you're playing, and let's have some conversations and hang out. Feel free to come drop in and say hi, even if it's, you know, no attachment. You don't have to like or subscribe or do anything. But if you think everything's great and you have a good time, please do. It does help me out as far as seeing the interest and how good I'm doing. In everything I do, I want to get better. And as you can see after today, there's a lot of growing. I got to pay attention. I'm learning OBS, and so that was my mistake. But anyway, I want to say that that this game here is, I don't know, it's beautiful. You're going to hear me talk about it a lot, how beautiful this game is. I'm sorry ahead of time. It's just hard not to comment on that. It definitely has, you can see the Korean roots in it, and it definitely has that inspiration or that background. You can definitely tell Black Desert it's got its roots there, and you can kind of tell that it used to be an MMO. So, but that's okay. It's their first single player game, and I listened to a couple of the podcasts that they were on, the developers, talking about kind of what game it was. So I kind of knew. Oh, and plus I've been following this game for a long time, so I kind of knew from the beginning what I was getting into, and tempered my expectations to there. But you say dragon riding, and sign me up. I'm there. That's all you got to say, really. Dragon riding, and just let me have a good experience with good graphics, decent graphics, and not being a buggy mess, and I'm there. So, anyway, here I'm kind of talking about introducing myself. As I said, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. I grew up with games like my first game was Mario on the NES. You'll hear a little story about that. But some of my favorite games of all time are Lunar for PlayStation. That was like one of the first games that I had emotion. Well, yeah, it was my first game that I had emotional reaction to. Then there was Final Fantasy VII, which was the first time it was more than an emotion. I actually cried in that game. And then one of my all-time favorite RPGs, Breath of Fire 3. In fact, one of the characters there, Gar, is a nickname that I've had in several games because of that game. And I just definitely love Breath of Fire 3. So those are a few games. After that, of course, in the Xbox days, it was Halo, and we did LAN parties and had all these, went through that kind of situation. And there was a time for that. Now it's just everything's online. It's different. But nonetheless, I still enjoy gaming to this day. Some of my favorite games are today. I've always loved card games. I grew up playing Magic the Gathering. So I didn't really get into Pokemon or anything like that, but Magic the Gathering has kind of been my card game. Then when I got older and Hearthstone came out, I played a bunch of Hearthstone. Became a legend player there quite often. And my only problem there is RNG versus skill. That's kind of why I stopped playing. It seems like you could play really well, and then have one RNG event. And I'm all for RNG. I get it. That's why we play card games. But there's a limit to that in some extent. I love Slay the Spire. Roguelikes are a big thing for me nowadays. Dead Cells. Silk Song. Like all those type of games. So, we're about to get started here. I'm going to be loading up this video, kind of letting the content go. So I'll try not to cut off the cutscenes because the voice acting is really good in this game. That's another high point for me. Is the VA. So music's awesome, sound effects are great, the lighting, it's very immersive. I don't even know if it picks up the desktop audio, to be honest. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry. Again, it's it's my first time. This is something I'm going to be learning to do. Excuse me, if I can talk today. And we'll just get better. That's all we can do. We'll learn and grow and go from there. Here I'm just kind of adjusting the settings. I had some settings I tried out when I was testing the game, like the ray construction and stuff, but I didn't really see a difference. So I think I just turned it off here and just kind of went with what I had before. Not only were the frames better, but it just, I don't know, I saw some kind of glitches, like the shadow almost had this weird JPEG effect when I had it on. And I have a pretty decent computer. So, I'm playing on controller, as you can see here. I am not a keyboard and mouse person. I did not grow up with computers. We did not grow up with a lot of money. We didn't have enough money to have a PC. It wasn't until much later that I got a PC, and it wasn't great. I grew up on console, so I play with controller. In fact, this PC I have now is my first up-to-date computer that I had picked all the parts out and everything. So I'm very grateful to have this. Now that I have adult money and I earn my own money, you know. And you can see here I load into my test game that I was testing out. So I'll just exit out of here and we'll load up into the new game and go from there. Yeah, it's kind of, and these cutscenes and stuff are kind of interesting. At first I remember loading it up and seeing these kind of cutscenes. I was like, what is going on, man? Kind of gave me like Assassin's Creed feel when you're in the Animus and stuff like that. A lot of inspiration from different games. Heavily Zelda. Especially like Breath of the Wild. But they do it well. I get the same kind of feeling. I haven't really messed with the cooking as much, but it has the same deal where you can just kind of create your own little concoctions and kind of experiment and stuff like that. But here we go. We're gonna get into this wonderful game, this polarizing game known as Crimson Desert. Thanks for coming in and joining me. If you do watch the content, I appreciate you stopping by. Like here's the opening scene here, and it's just like, I don't know. It almost reminds me of like PlayStation, like a PlayStation esque Assassin's Creed loading screen here. Again, I hope that the music is coming through for you guys and it's playing. So I'll be quiet here in the intro. Actually, in fact, it's not a cutscene yet. That was just a little intro. And here I kind of pause and talk about the scenery and how, man, absolutely gorgeous the lighting is, the ray tracing. The lights you can see coming off the right from the trees, coming through the tree leaves. The leaves just shaking. The color pops. I mean, it's very vibrant. It looks fantastic. And I don't know about you guys, but I play a game, and I'm sure a lot of you do. I want to be immersed in my video game, and I want to get lost. That's the whole reason we play these, right? To escape. So, some of us do just to haven't experienced, but escape into a new world, kind of like a book. It's no different than reading a book and escaping into that world, your imagination. Here I'm pausing a minute to, another new mistake of me not updating the social before I get into the stream. That's okay again. We learn. Next time I'll do that before I start, and I won't take up time, everyone's valuable time here. So. I will say that that's something I'm gonna have to get used to. I'm not a big social media person. Uh, I mean, the only reason I kind of want to do it is to reach out to, so I can find. I mean, obviously, I got to reach out somehow if I want to grow. I'm not looking for anything to happen, to be honest. The chances that happen anyway are slim. I just want to have fun. I play games, like I said, anyway. I might as well stream and see what kind of people we can meet and hang out with, and what kind of community maybe we can create. And it doesn't have to just be video games, man. I'm an artist. If you're an artist, I grew up. Ever since I could hold a pencil, I've been drawing. I loved comic books from a very early age, and that's a big inspiration for me. I grew up with my first art book was How to Draw Things the Marvel Way, or How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, I think is what it was. I can't remember the exact title. Um, I don't get as much time to draw anymore, but I still do. I do have a Instagram, which I think is also posted, I believe. If not, I will post it up. But so if you guys like to do art, I love to see people's art. I absolutely love art, especially comic books, but it could be anything. I did art for D&D. I DM'd for D&D, so that came in handy. Um, but yeah, it'll be everything: comic, nerds, movies, whatever.
Those fucking black bears.
So here we go.
Come on now, keep it together.
Hey, they were close. Led the last.
Now I will admit, when I first played this,
Aye, he was a good man.
this
And
game,
the black bear that did this deserves a knife in his throat.
wait for the cutscene.
And you'll
here,
be the
sorry.
one to do it. We've got a lot of fight left. Cliff.
Giles' sword.
His last words were of you, Cliff. May he find peace among his brothers. Come, say your farewells.
I mean, this is just more example of how beautiful the lighting is and how great the game looks.
Giles. Rest well. You will be missed.
Gotta pour one out for the homies. We always gotta do it, Yeah, and you'll notice I'm not really, when I first came here, I struggled with the controls a little bit. Because it's weird, kind of talking to people. You can just kind of go up and hit square, but a lot of it's having to, like, hold up this lantern, and that kind of highlights things around the world. And then
I'll head into town
that
and see
lets you
what
know
I
who to
can
talk
find
to.
out.
It's a very interesting
I am.
choice.
Don't worry. I'm sure I'll find a lead on them. You know I'm the best man for it. I'll be back before you know it. They couldn't catch me even if they tried.
That's kind of how you interact with a lot of things in this world, is holding up the lantern. It'll have this little highlighted, like, lit up circle. And then you kind of can interact.
I'm almost certain we've been betrayed. How else would they know the exact moment we were away? Rotten bastards. How dare they?
There's a lot of cutscene kind of here at the beginning.
Hey, Cliff.
Wish I'd just died on the
Aha,
battlefield.
just eat it, Naira. There you are, perfect timing as always. Sit down, dig in.
We're still missing Ryan.
Probably dead.
Everyone got a bowl? Yeah?
I suppose that's one less mouth to feed, eh?
Oi, could make it two less mouths, you know.
If you got a fight left in you, get your ass back out there. No one's stopping you. Now shut up and eat.
We're just gonna sit here sipping this pig swill. I'd rather eat a blood-based
Wasting food.
You looking to get some manners beaten into you? You better fucking pick that up.
Or what, Jan? You gonna make me?
Fine, that's enough.
Forget it. Bloody bastard.
Cranky ginger twat.
That's enough. Our fight isn't over.
Shit's dead! Everyone just sat the fuck down!
Man, and then after that little cutscene,
Gian has fallen.
things just kind of get
And
crazy.
with the
They kind of
great
just throw
leader's
you into the
death,
thick
our
of it.
land, Pelun, once unified, has been plunged into chaos. And now, a bloody battle unfolds between the Greymanes, who fight to uphold his will, and the Black Bear forces
Awesome, very
that
awesome
seek
scene.
to set it aflame.
Again, here you'll notice I've gotten pretty good with the combat. You know, when I first started, you don't just tap R1. You kind of have to hold it down. And you know, not only is R1 attacking different because you're used to kind of hitting like square, or you know, I'm using a PlayStation controller, so like square is kind of the button you're used to, or maybe X, circle. I was kind of expecting that kind of situation, but it's more like input. You know, like triangle, circle does something. Weird enough, R1 and R2 do something. In this case, attacking is holding down R1, blocking is L1. Which is fine, like it just took some time to get used to, and once I did, it's actually become pretty second nature. Now when I go back to the other games, that's going to be a problem, but it also took some time to get used to the, I don't really lock on that much. I use the auto locking system. That kind of took some time to get used to, because it's kind of a little wonky sometimes. Again, when you get used to it and you wait for the circle to appear on the enemy and then attack, it's a little easier and it gets better. So I probably want to mess with lock on at some point. Brutal. will say, if you're on the fence about this game, it's you know, just having your expectations set. You know, I don't think you should jump into the game if you think this is Witcher and you're expecting a grand story. Because you'll be disappointed. Also, if you're somebody who can't invest hundreds of hours into this game, and you think you can do what you need to do in about 50 hours, I mean, that's maybe if you beeline, I hear the main quote story. Maybe you can, but yeah, I mean, this is for people who want to take their time, just want to take it all in, explore the world. I like to call it those squirrel moments where you're looking around and you're like, squirrel. And that is me, probably to a fault. And I'm guilty in this video of, I'm gonna go do this. Ooh, there's a dog to pet. Ooh, I want to go take care of this mission. Oh, there's a mini game. So I don't know. I am guilty, and I apologize in advance. Very intense opening scene. I wonder. Part of me wonders if, like, here coming up pretty soon is a fight that scripted. It's a scripted event. I'm wondering if, like in kind of like FromSoft games or Dark Souls games, if you could ultimately beat this boss or this big enemy that shows up here in just a minute.
Cliff, long time. Miss me?
You're probably like, well, why are you spoiling? I mean, if you're here watching the video anyway, you're gonna be spoiled. So, spoiler alert: you don't win this fight.
Throwing your lives away. Watch your words, Newton. There's the Grimmer spirit. Now look around you. I'm the one who decides your fate. Grab him.
Actually, I did a lot better here than I did the first time.
You should have run away.
How long I stayed alive. There's just a lot going on.
You won't get away.
Save up the later sport.
I'm getting shot by arrows. I'm getting stabbed. Guys with shields come running up to me. Got that big dude slashing his blades. I mean, it's chaos.
Your brain looks cursed.
You can see while I'm fighting there, that little bar, that's your stamina. Again, very Breath of the Wild stamina-like situation.
Look at you. All this effort, and you still end up bowing to me. What's that? Got something to say? Go on then. Out with it. I'm all ears. Well, you had your chance.
Brutal.
Let this be a lesson to all you wolf whelps. Dead already.
Don't worry, buddy.
In my regards.
The plot armor is real. Sometimes you
Run
wonder
down every
why the
last
bad guys
Grey
don't
Man.
learn. You think it,
Leave none alive.
I don't know. You'd almost be like, I'm gonna lock them up, burn them, leave their body there just to make sure. But I guess magic can do anything, right? The plot can win however it wants. I'm really impressed with the loading times too. Loading times are really good. I've noticed that they were really fast. I didn't really spend a lot of time on the load screens. And then here we are. Somehow we're mysteriously back. Put back in the world. Is this Valhalla? Have we made it to the halls of Valhalla finally? Whatever it is, it's gorgeous. The lighting, I'm going to say it again. You're going to get tired of me saying it. The lighting, the textures, the trees. Here's where I show a feature called precision jumping that I had found out in my test run. And I didn't find it out to the end. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to show everybody. Let me show you how the precision jumping works. It's great. Watch. You know, look how great it works. It's amazing. Very much precision. So I just went back to using the normal jump button, which is square. And we prevailed without precision. Showing off the lighting through the ray tracing and the way the light comes through. What's cool is a lot of these shadows are cast in real time. I know you can't tell here, but later on there's smoke that's rising from the chimneys, and you can see it in real time, like the smoke on the ground from the shadows. Aura farming a little bit, you know, little aura farming. It's okay. Here I was just trying to see if you could lean against it if it would auto jump, but it doesn't work that way. You have to lean and hit square. Now here's something I would complain about is these textures here on the waterfall. They look a little weird, which is kind of strange because in the game itself, the water looks incredible when it comes to rivers, and the waterfall water is weird. I don't know if that's on purpose or if that's a bug, like a texture issue. Which, by the way, on that front, the devs have not only announcing how much they've already sold this game, are listening to the feedback. I know when the game launched, there was a lot of complaints with test copies of this game about the inventory being really low, and they actually increased it. I think they said by like 50 or something like that. So a lot of you know, someone I watch and trust is Fighting Cowboy, but he was talking about how during his process of playing that the devs were very receptive, and they kept in communication. It's very promising because there's some weird decisions. You know, the storage thing is weird. You don't have a chest in the game. There's a supply chest, but you can't put things in it. It's only like things that you can't pick up in combat end up there, and that doesn't always happen, so I'm not sure how that completely works. Speak of the devil, here's a Zelda-like puzzle. Man, I hope they put the chest in this game ASAP. I am a loot goblin. And discarding or having to manage the inventory, it hurts my soul. See, like, here's the water. It looks great. I will say that if you're watching and you're kind of playing it right now, you can go into the inventory on controller. At least it's L3. You push down on an item, you hold it, and it'll set it up into a group. And you'll notice a bar onto the left side. It'll group all the things into like say food, and it'll be kind of like in your inventory. It'll be like an apple, but then when you see the bar, it'll be like carrots and mushrooms all in that one little stack. Excuse me. And yeah, I think I didn't realize that till later, so that helps. I also recommend that every time you go to a vendor, make sure you're looking for the bags. They're like pouches. Some of them are only like 1 or 2 slots or whatever, but it goes a long way to like increasing your inventory. And of course, when you do quests, you usually gain about 3 slots when you're helping the town that you're in. So just a couple tips. I do know that you can also sell stuff to the vendor and repurchase it. You just have to be careful because it only stays for like 7 days in game time. And once those 7 days are over, it gets deleted. So that might be a good way for you to like sell something. You're paying some money to like kind of store it, or you're temporarily using money to like store your stuff. Like, you know, just make sure you don't spend your money and you can't buy your item back. But there is some workarounds right now. It's not great. It's a weird decision. I want to be at the table of the guy who said, hey, let's not put a chest in this game. Well, let's do it all from one inventory. But sir, there's a chest in the tent. Let's not let them use it. It's only for items they can't pick up in battle. Oh, that's a great... You know, I don't know. I would have smacked that guy across his head and like, no, you are not making gaming decisions. I kid, I joke, but you know, it is a weird choice. That is a Nintendo decision, if there ever was one. I know it's not Nintendo, but that is a Nintendo-like decision. It's so crazy to me. Everything else, the controls and everything, I can get used to. You know, there's UI issues that I kind of have too, but I can overlook all that. I cannot overlook a chest in a game where you're going to spend hundreds of hours. Hundreds. Some people thousands probably. Picking up items. And like, for me, I like to collect gear. I don't want to sell my gear. You know, if there's duplicates, I'd sell it, but for the most part, I just want to collect the armor sets, and I like doing that, but you can't do that here. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. This is when it kind of opens up. This guy comes up to me and is like, hey, dude.
Thought again. Why don't we go inside?
Let's go. Let's get a move on. Bro, I just got my throat slit. I was throwing a river, and I ended up in a Valhalla-like structure. Brother, wait, please. Hold your horses. The only thing making me want to get up off this rock is that dog of yours. Because he deserves the scratches of a lifetime.
Come on. I only just fished you out the river.
Right behind the ears.
You won't fully
Look
heal
at it. Look
without
how
proper
adorable.
rest.
Oh. In fact, I wanted to pet it right here, but he wouldn't let me. We had to get back
It's time I
to
moved
his
on.
Are you really
humble
sure
adobe
you're well
before we could pet the dog. But we did pet the
You can
dog.
stay
It
as
is a
long
rule.
as you like.
I'm fine. Really.
I did, however, Here's the squirrel moment
think
for
you
me.
should
I'm
stay
like,
a
oh,
bit
there's
longer."
chickens. You can pick them up. And I'm holding him upside down, which is, you know, I don't know how comfortable he is. He's probably scared out of his mind. But we're going to teach him how to fly. You know, Mama's not around. I don't know where Mama's at. I'm going to do the good deed and help him learn how to fly. And here we go. Here's attempt number 1 to see if he flies. I pushed the wrong... Actually, I wasn't far enough over, so he did not fly. In fact, he just hit the pavement. Apparently, he's as acrobatic as a cat, and I guess we'll never know if he could fly. I gave up, and we pet the dog. Who's a good boy? It's interesting. Anytime you interact with somebody or an animal that you can interact with, you get some kind of like this trust thing going. I haven't really messed with it that much, so I'm not sure what that entails. Part of me wonders if you can
I'll
have
be
a pet.
going now.
Very well. If you're heading into town, you should stop by the Hernand Tavern. News travels fast around here, so if there's any information to be found, you'll find it there.
You got and hired a free sword?
I'll take care of this. Look, I already paid you.
We're here for the interest.
What interest?
Hey, kid, come here. Just
If
pay
you
up
could
and there
just-
won't be any trouble.
Oi,
Boom! This dude gets popped in the jaw. Whatever he
We'll
did,
beat the
I don't know if he deserved it,
or
but boy,
make your max go up in flame. Your
they
choice.
gave him the pop
Who you
of a
got here?
lifetime.
Don't you fucking know?
Today will be your last.
Gotta show these
I knew
evildoers.
I got sweat.
First I blinded him. It's a valid tactic, you know? It's no different than throwing dirt in there.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Thank you. It's not the first time those bastards have laid into me. Ugh. Things had got so bad, I was ready to pack up and leave. But they got what was coming to them. All thanks to you.
Where are you headed then?
Truth is, I'm also headed to Hernand. Can I tag along? Let's set off.
Here in a minute, too, some people were having
On
trouble
foot, it won't
finding
take long
the
to reach Hernand.
deluxe and pre-order,
But if you want to
content,
get to town quickly, we should ride
saying that
there.
it was bugged or whatever, but it's actually just in
You
a
could
weird,
ride with me,
weird spot.
but,
It's hidden into the options.
I recently came across this wild horse. He won't let me ride him, but maybe he'll take a liking to you.
I don't know if I do it right here. I can't remember. I think it's coming up here shortly. But yeah, you just go to options, and I think it says add-ons.
What's
And
that
here's
look
my
for?
favorite part of any video game.
Hernand used to be one of the nicest places to live.
Yeah.
But with those bandits about,
Following
you're always
somebody
looking over your
around.
shoulder.
But they do a pretty good job. They
It's
do it
not
like
bad.
Red Dead. You pretty much
worse
just
than
hold the
ever
button
now.
and kind of follow.
The guard's been stretched thin, and it's impossible to keep the peace.
Cannot run past them though.
It's us
I try to
ordinary
speed
folk
up,
who
and you
are
can't
paying the
speed up
price.
past them. Kind of go back to slowing down. But
Now
I'll
this
take that
here is one
over
of my
being
favourite
faster than the
spots.
person you're following.
The view from the bridge is
And they
absolutely
kind of get
breathtaking.
behind, and then you got to slow down. And
It'd be a shame to just
at
hurry
least that's not a
past.
thing.
Let's take it slow. We deserve a
Look at this
little
water,
serenity
how cool it
every
looks
now
on
and
the bridge.
again.
Again, look, the world is.
I'm
it's
no fighter,
such
but I know
a
strength when I see it.
well-crafted world.
That kind of skill will have people seeking
So
you
many
out.
great
Grey
things,
Mate.
but
Some will
then you
need your
decide
help,
to not
like
put
me,
a chest in the game.
but others will just want to see how they measure up to you.
Uh, just don't. I
That's
don't
the only
know.
way a fighter can test their strength. Funny.
And I'm pretty
isn't it?
lenient. I'm not very nitpicky when it comes to stuff, but that's just incredible.
Yeah.
Ah, we're nearly there. That horse seems fond of you, Greymane. A horse would make traveling a lot easier.
We made it to the castle.
Hernan's bigger than you might think.
The place I have spent in this surrounding area 4+ hours on. Nowhere else. I have seen towers in the distance that I would like to go. But I've been here. But it's fine. I'm okay because I know it's a salt burn, a slow burn. I mean, and that's okay. I'm here for it. Here's the supply chest that I talk about. This chest right here. There's a chest right there. You can't put anything in it. Jon Snow. He looks like Jon Snow. You can kind of see here what I was talking about, how supposedly things that you couldn't pick up in combat go here, but it's not all the. I went around and fought combat for a couple hours, not necessarily in this one in my test playthrough, and I went to check in on the tent because I hadn't done it in a while. Come back and there's maybe 4 items left. Or like that's been added to the chest. But here I show you here, you can see that's all like the items are grayed out. There's no move button. It's just that's what I'm talking about here. How interesting of a design choice that is. I mean, I would have been fine. An interesting idea would be, you know, if you're not going to do that and you're trying to come up with something new, which I don't think is a good idea in a context where you also could, you're going to be building your settlement and blah, blah, blah. But I'm just saying, like, if there are alternatives, I mean, maybe give your horse inventory. Your horse does not have inventory. It says it does, but it's for armor. Only for the horse armor. Which here we are again. Horse armor. This is kind of a little look at all the knowledge, how the little tab. This is the add-on thing I was telling you about. You just go to options and add-on, and you click X, and it goes into your inventory. And these are like Twitch drops. Every week, I think they're doing a set of Twitch drops. So if that's something you want, make sure you go to one of your favorite streamers and you know, watch. put it in the background, whatever you want to do. But here I kind of show how the grouping is. So like you notice how I hit L3 and you'll see that, like, for example, the armor went there, or like here's the food. You can hit L3 and look, it went to the side. So now automatically new food is going to go, you see, when you group it, it's going to go into that side little drop, I guess I want to say drop down, but the little hot bar, I guess, something like that. Maybe not even a hot bar. And then when you hit X on that item, it moves you over to that sidebar. So, you know, if you're not utilizing that, that's one way to like clear up some space. And now we're ready to venture off and see what the world has to offer. But first, rules are rules.
Birds of a feather, you and me.
Look weak and they'll eat you alive. You need to bare teeth if you want to keep what's yours.
Not seen you before, have
Follow
I?
the lead of another, and you lose your way.
That is a giant
Follow your
guy.
heart, and you walk alone.
I still don't know if they're trolls
Perhaps
or
that's life's
ogres
impossible
or
riddle.
whatever.
The answers change as the seasons pass.
I'm sure it mentions it in the lore, in the knowledge that it gives you in the game, but I haven't really looked. And actually, I ignored the rule. I thought that I pet the dog, but I did not pet the dog. I ignored them. Maybe I go back and do it. I thought I remember doing that in this playthrough. But have no fear. There will be plenty of dog petting and cat petting. Listen, I'm old school. I know better. I'm saving. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You know, after I've seen it too many times. Usually I double save just to make sure. I don't like how you can't name the saves though, because I have my test playthrough right above it, and I'd like to name that one that says New Journey. I would like to name it like Twitch Stream or something like that, so I know that that's the one that I've been playing on stream. Again, most games you can name your save file. I don't know. It's a little thing.
I'm sorry. Duke Charles Celeste.
I love how
Marquis Alan
you're interacting
Circus,
with people with
Marquis
this
Stephen
lantern,
Lanford.
and
Truly, we're
you're
blessed
just like
with
shining this
remarkable
light in their
folk.
face, like, "Hey,
If you
you!
walk near the mansion, you may cross their path.
What you got to sell? Buy my stuff, or else." It's like, where were you on the
Spare
night
something for
of
poor
January
wretch.
5th? Now I follow the rules. Look, he's a good boy. You gotta pet the good boy. And again, I apologize in advance. But you have to. There's just... It is what it is.
What do you want?
That Barden Middler's no ordinary soul. And craving a proper roast tonight. I'd wager the best cats all get sent off to the castle.
Here we're coming to the Witcher style quest system. Some of the quests you can get from people just by talking to them. You can get bounties and stuff from this board. And you have to examine them in this, I guess they're written in this weird language. Maybe that's just the language of the land. Then once you examine them, you can read them. It's almost like some of the technology is Google Translate or something in your brain. I do recommend, also, if you're still playing, if you're new or haven't, if you plan on playing this game, make sure to pick up these quests early, especially the ones that say like, go mine me this or go cut me some trees, because they also tend to give you the pickaxe and what else is it, the axe for the tree. They give it to you when you get that quest. And it's good to have that, so when you're out exploring, especially in that first area, you can start mining stuff. If you don't, you're gonna find these ores, and you're gonna wish that you did. So it's a strong recommendation. Also, just a reminder: make sure you're talking to all of the vendors when you pass. Maybe not all of them, but as many as you can. Seeing if they're carrying that little, it's like a little pouch. Some are small, medium, or whatever. Usually adds 1 to 3 slots when you purchase it from a vendor. This dog here kind of reminds me of our dog.
Yeah, what do you want?
We have a Great Dane, Black Great Dane. Her name is Velvet. She is the size of a mini pony. It was my mom's dream dog, so several years ago I bought it for her birthday and Christmas.
Where the hell are you?
Good day.
Because that's what we do. We take care of our moms.
Think you can cross a free sword and walk free? Not a chance. Traitors I deal with personally.
This dude's armor is very cool. I've kind of had a flashback of like the old Final Fantasy games. It comes off very Final Fantasy, like the older,
help me out,
Nintendo era Final Fantasy games. Cool armor. Time to stop what we're doing. Challenge this man to a contest of strength and honor. And button mashing. The true test of skill.
I'll snap your wrist.
Which, by the way, I am not the greatest at button mashing. My hands are wreckety wrecked because of what arthritis kind of carries in my family, and I definitely feel that coming on. My career is mainly working on the computer, so I'm on the computer a lot. doesn't bode well for my future.
I learned a thing or two.
Blazes, you're as strong as you look.
I just did my best. You should be proud of your own strength.
I like how this interaction is like, most times
And humble
you get in
to
these
boot.
things and the NPCs are like, you dog,
My pa
you know,
always
or
said true strength
they're making
lies
fun
in
of you here.
humility.
It's like, man, you're strong.
Regiment folk like you.
And you're humble also.
Well,
Man,
thanks for the compliment.
you're strong
That was
too.
a good bout.
It's like a real bro moment. I like it. It's different.
Eh?
May I
See?
be of
It's like-
assistance?
What you got to buy? Huh? What you got? It's like, dude, stop shining this light in my face,
Looks like
bro.
you've had a long day.
Just, you just gotta ask. I'm here. It's my job.
Taken a liking, have you?
Any time's right for a fresh pint.
But somehow she's still trying to flirt just so we can buy her stuff. Another thing is like, if you're, playing this
I'm sure
game,
you'll like it.
make sure you're clicking all these question marks. Like those are things that you don't know in the world, which is kind of weird because you don't know water. But if you just like highlight it or put your mouse over it and hover, you will learn what the item is. But as I pointed out in my muted section of the video, you kind of have to gamify some of it. It is a game, so I get it.
Pull up a chair and let your cares drift away. Hope you stop by again soon.
And I think you saw there where I purchased the bag or the pouch and gave me one slot. So
A hearty
also,
good day to you. Well met, you cunt.
I want to slaughter that guy and get his armor.
Is he really all right? Of course he is.
Here's an interesting moment.
Stop worrying.
We have an old man laying on in the
It's as
heat
empty
of day
as my heart.
on a metal door. That cannot be comfortable.
How are you doing, old man?
Nobody cares what I go
Like,
through.
dude, you could lay anywhere else.
I've got used
Can be
to
grass.
the difference.
Well, that's nothing anyone should grow accustomed to.
Somewhere else.
Here, I hope this can be of help.
And then he wants 1 coin. I give him this
How
1 coin.
Kind of you.
And what it's in this
A
pouch
benevolent
stuffed with
hand
what
has
seems to be
finally
cotton.
visited me. Please, take this.
He's like,
I'm
oh,
sure
thanks
you
for
will
that.
find a use
Thanks for
for
that
it.
penny. Here's a
What-
magic
what is this?
wooden key.
Virtue paves the path to wisdom.
Okay,
which shall
Gandalf.
bring us together once more.
Calm down.
When the time comes, the key shall guide you.
And
This
then
some
bro
kind
just
of
like
riddle.
goes around the corner,
Wait,
just
what did you mean?
disappears.
Good day to you.
Give me some space. Back out. You're too close, man. You got really close. go to the depths. Guaranteed. First, guaranteed down here we see rats. It's just every, like I say, every game that's like in this vein, there's gonna be rats. Me and a friend of mine were talking. We were talking on Discord, not in this playthrough, but when I was testing the game. And I made a bet with him. I was like, how much you want to bet when we go down these stairs? There's giant rats that we have to fight. Well, I was wrong on that front, but there were rats. Got a RP walk, you know? It's part of it. And listen, I'm a Souls player. I'm checking corners. We're peeking corners. I know better. Too many times I've got ran over by a giant concrete ball. Or an arrow from stepping on a trap step. Found me a hat. We gotta rock the new hat. We gotta save the damsel in distress in style. In style. Because we got to do it that way. There's no other way. And here's where we try that precision jumping again. This time, it works the way it's supposed to. Actually, the first time I played this, I did not use that. I actually didn't know there was a precision jumping until later on in my test playthrough. And then, yeah, but like right there in that situation, it was handy.
Who are you? Please, you have to help me, quickly.
Calm yourself. I'm a friend. I'm here to help.
So it was like, calm yourself. I think
You are?
you being tied up, you wouldn't be so calm yourself, buddy. Let's not judge a book by its cover, okay? Come on.
Can you walk?
Let's not call the kettle black.
He was right about you.
Let's get you tied up and see if you'd be calm.
Here. You'll need this. Care for those
Here
around
we go
you,
again with the
as you have done for me.
poofing. Dude's done been murdered. Went to Valhalla. Saw Gandalf disappear. Goes down the sewers. Sees some random chick that he saves disappear. I'd have to pinch myself. Like, am I tripping on acid? What's going on? Apparently in this world, it's a normal Wednesday. I got a little curious here. I was like, I don't know, I want to drop down here and see if there's any loot, because I'm a loot goblin. What kind of loot are we looking for? Or what we got down here? Because if I were a dev, I would hive some down there. Turns out it's water, and I'm drowning. I'm like freaking out. There's a stamina system. I'm like, no, no. I just want the loot. I kind of got lucky and found this ledge. Saved by the ledge. And listen, thank you so much. If you stuck around this long to watch this video, I really appreciate it. Man, I'm so sorry that this is a voiceover and not my actual live reaction to the game. It is... I don't know. Sometimes I wonder how I breathe. But here we are.
Hello. Fine day for it, no?
We definitely go for the cat. Because yes, you can cuddle a cat and carry it around with you while you're doing quests. And you can pet him. Or her. So he's coming with. She or he's coming with.
Good day. Spare something for a poor wretch?
And then we get attacked.
What's so special about a cat?
We are being
Come on.
attacked by cats.
I'm going by.
See, I was being very forward thinking here. I brought a cat, and I'm like, hey, forget the cat that's on the roof. Here's a cat right here. Nobody has to go up on the roof to get the cat. There's a cat here. It's not black. It doesn't have a cool collar. But it's a cat, and it's not on the roof.
Gigi, get down here this instant. Hurry.
But unfortunately,
Don't get us both in trouble.
we have soft heart for kids, so we help her out, and we climb up the wall for a cat. The things that we do to be a hero.
Thank you. Gigi,
In this case,
you scared me half to death.
not all heroes
Think you'll
wear
make it
capes,
back home in time?
but they do wear
You saved us
wolf
from a good
shields.
scolding. If you ever visit
I
my
right?
town, come say hi.
Sure, if I have time.
I'll reward you for your help today. I think you'd love it there. Though, I'm not sure if you'll be allowed in.
And then she
Well,
invites
don't
me over
worry.
to
I'll
whatever
talk
this
to the
place
chief
is,
about
and I'm
it.
like,
Richard,
hey,
come
you're,
listen.
you know, first off, I'm not allowed.
Wait,
You just said I might
where
not
is
even
your
be allowed
village?
there. Two, it's not a good look, and then you disappear. Okay? My third person in a matter of, what, 30 minutes disappears. What is going on? Please, get me out of here. Take me back to Valhalla. Yeah, man, look at this. Look at the stones. I mean, look at the street. The detail on the street. The pavement. Man. It's incredible.
Looks like you've seen better days.
You can see the trees like swaying, the shadows swaying on the pavement. It's crazy. I don't even know if this video does it justice, to be honest. And another thing that I'm really impressed with, and I've only really seen this maybe less than a handful of times. Games like Red Dead. I mean, the world feels alive. Like when you're walking the streets, and especially when you leave this little area and go outside of the town, people are like, different people are walking down the pavement carrying like food. Some of them are chopping down trees. I mean, it's like they're going about. They do such a good job of the illusion of people are just going about their day. And it really feels immersive. It's a real testament to the devs' hard work in that regard. See, right here, I can't even decide. I'm like, should I go this way? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? Sometimes I forget to look at the left. It's a little weird that they put the objectives on the left side. It's fine. Again, I'm just kind of adjusting to it.
Always got to
Being
be
right there on the
careful with
left.
fire.
And I guess I'm so kind of immersed into the world that I forget to look to the left, and then I kind of end up wandering, and I'm like, oh, there's a mission there on the side. I should probably do that.
Hello. I've no idea what the bandits are planning.
And we gotta come over to Green Mommy. Listen, you won't hear me judge. She's green, purple, blue. She's hot.
Ah, you won't find pressure. Everything here was still
can
moving
handle a
this
knife.
morning.
Sign me up. Avatar,
I got that in stock
sign me up.
just for you.
Here we are discovering all the meats that we somehow magically, I guess in our Greymane camp, we're secluded from the world of no meat. So we don't know what, or I don't know. Maybe we're in an alternate universe. Maybe he's lost his memories because he's dead, or he would died, or something. I don't know.
Looking to buy some meat? Farewell. I'll be here when your hunger returns.
Gatewell?
The goblins and bandits have been running me ragged.
Again, I'm just like, no rush, you know?
Always gotta
Like,
be
I'm not
careful
running
with fire.
around. I'm just holding the X button and going. And I'm just in the moment. In some games, I'm like, let me hurry up and knock out this quest, and let me just get here and do this and get it over with. And here, I enjoy the adventure to the quest.
Well, well.
And I hope I'm not trying to overhype it. Like I said, it's got its problems, but I can't explain it. I just never felt this way. Even in, my favorite series, one of my favorite series is Elder Scrolls. And I love that game to death. I've put thousands of hours into Skyrim. Played it on a refrigerator, pretty much. It's on everything. And I've played every version of it. And I have never felt the way I felt about this game, even with the weird choices. I'm just having so much fun. And I hear the dragon stuff is towards the end of the game, or like towards later on in the game. As excited as I am, I'm in no rush. But I want a dragon. Give me a dragon, please. And this is a cool little moment. Like, this is I guess someone built like a replica of the castle here or something. It's interesting. Even the like furniture that it's there is like tiny. Almost like it's like a little small replica. And then back here I found a little treasure map, which I talk about that it's out of a window in the castle, and promptly forget all about it. So I gotta go back there and check it out and see if I can find it. Or maybe it was because so many of the places were locked, and that was another reason. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, that lady has the basket of food. You look to the left, it's like this farms. People are working on the farms. Animals, eating and grazing. Then you come over here, it's like, what's going on here? Dude right here just falls off his house.
For Solomon's sake! Stop whinging and get up! Oh, can't even handle cleaning a bloody chimney.
I'm like, ma'am,
Some husband you turned out to be.
your husband just
Can
fell
you believe
through.
him?
Calm
You
down.
got fittings all afternoon.
Is he alright?
Even if he is acting, what if
This
he's
is all
hurt?
just
What if
a
he's not?
show.
There's a chance
He always acts up
that
when
he
we're
could be
busy,
hurt.
don't you?
Oh, come on. I do not.
More cleaning, less complaining.
Excuse me? I could have just bloody died.
Same
And
old
now I gotta get involved.
performance, Harlan. I was hoping that fall would knock some sense into you.
Why would I pretend to fall off the roof? That really hurt.
And guess
I'm
what
sure
it leads
did.
to?
Just like when you slammed your hand into
Man's
the
got
door
to get
last
back
week,
up on the roof
eh?
again.
Oh, come on now.
Enough. I'll do it for you.
They don't pay me enough to be a
well,
hero.
We
Much
would want to
obliged.
burden you.
Lauren,
This kind of
let the man
hero.
Shut it. Now that's a real man.
It's like, let me go out there and kill bandits and slay dragons and... Nope. I need you to go up there and clean out that chimney with a broom. Fine, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll get it done. We'll do what must be. What few men have dared done before. We will climb this mountain and we will clean it with every bit of our soul. Has
back. You've
I
done me a
told you
huge
he was
favour
Cancer.
there.
looking it.
Would you come off at one?
Look at him.
Where are you?
Come now. She'd have me run ragged if she could. Can't blame
Hey,
you for a little
I can still
theatrics,
hear
eh?
you.
Eh?
Aye, till she finds a better actor for the role.
Lauren, give him some of our finest attire. Think of it as a gift from me to you, eh?
and the best they do
Sure. Why not?
is a new outfit.
Don't expect you to start listening to me now.
Fine. Just give me the outfit so I can get the heck out of here. Trying to find whatever they want me to examine. And you know, I'm a new streamer, so guess what? Now that I'm streaming, I've developed the streamer skill of not being able to read. So, kind of comes with the territory. Because it kind of tells me, examine the key from the old man. But now that I'm a streamer, I can't read. Just part of it, you know? It's what happens. I lost the ability to read, to multitask, to be a functioning human of society. But we figured it out. We somehow figured it out. Listen, I am going, it's not much more longer here in this video. I think it's about maybe 10, 15 minutes more. And I figure out, and you get to see the embarrassing moment that I realized that the microphone was turned off this whole time. And I feel really dumb. After I watch my horse do whatever it's doing. But listen, honestly, seriously, thank you so much if you watch this, if you just stopped in for a few minutes to watch it, if you thought about watching it, or maybe coming by and checking out a stream. I'm gonna try my best to stream during the week. I work in the day. Sometimes since I work on the computer, like I said, all day, it is hard sometimes to jump on the computer. There's sometimes I don't even play games during the week, but definitely on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just depends what's going on. I live out in the country. We have our own little farm, and I am the only male. Not that the females here aren't strong, because they are country strong. Sometimes it just requires a little extra strength, and that's what I'm here for, to help out. And you know, just depends on what's going on. But most assuredly, I can hop on for a few hours. When I do, as soon as I edit the video, I don't have editors. I mean, this is just me freewheeling it. I don't know. I'm learning as I go. I'm forgetting to uncheck mute microphone buttons in OBS on the fly. You know, so I'm learning this. I'm editing my videos. It's not going to be great. I'm going to get better. I'm going to learn. That is what it is. We start somewhere. But you know, one of the things is if you don't start or you don't try, you'll never do it. You know, you'll procrastinate. And again, no one may watch this. Who knows? No one may stop in. But if I get one person who is struggling or needs a laugh or wants to hang out, needs some company, wants to talk about nerd stuff and games and movies and comic books, and you know, I'm a big Turtles fan, Ninja Turtles. I don't know if you can tell, but up on the wall, you can see in that picture to my right above my PC, there's a bunch of Ninja Turtles. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I don't want to get into that because I'll get canceled day one.
Hang on now.
Because I love all the movies. Yeah, I love sports. I'm a big football fan.
Don't cause any trouble.
It doesn't matter. If you don't have any of those interests and you're just struggling with something, you want to come talk to me. Come say hi. Sometimes I'll have my friend is a moderator on my channel. He'll be there, Griever.
It's been a while since I last dropped by the dice.
We'll welcome you with open arms. Number two, if you are struggling with something, and you know, God forbid you're having any kind of thoughts, and I mentioned this at the end of my video, so you'll hear me say it again, but I just want to emphasize, there's a lot. It's tough. There's a lot of things going on in this world. You know, there's the uncertainty about AI. There's just so many factors right now that just, you know, you just think and you're in your thoughts all day. But please, if you're thinking about anything like suicide or you're hurting, please reach out to some professionals. There is a place for you on this world, and you're important. You're needed. You're here for a reason. I know it's hard to see it in the moment. The only place sometimes, I mean, if that's the place that you are, the only place you can go out is up, you know? But I just want you to know you matter. If anyone just wants to hang out, you're feeling lonely, you know, sometimes I feel that way. I'm down to a small group of friends, but hey, quality over quantity, right? Anyway, I don't want to preach at anyone. I just want to tell everyone how much you're loved and cared, and please take care of yourself in this world. You know, if you have a chance to do kindness for other people, let's put some kindness in the world. You know, I know it's hard. I know that sometimes you look at someone else and you're like, no one else cares. Why do I care? We can't be thinking like that, you know. Let's try to keep things together. And again, thank you so much. Here's the part where I realize that the button's checked for mute. You can laugh at me. We'll laugh together, and we'll learn. But thank you so much, and hope to see you one day on the stream, or in the comments even. But have a great rest of your week. Hopefully see you soon.
I'm sorry. Have we met?
Oh my god. Can you hear me now? Oh my god. Can you hear me now? Oh my god. Can you hear me now? I had the mic off the whole time. 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 Wow. 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 That's my fault. I've had the mic off the whole time that I've been streaming, guys. Wow. That's about what I would do. But anyway, we'll get back to the game. I'll have to figure that out later.
Yeah. Hey,
All right, let's go back into the let's get into the castle here.
Oh!
I'll just have to
You don't seem
record
like
some audio over it, I guess, for later.
All good.
Don't go causing trouble in there.
All right, let's go in.
Open the gate.
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Like I said, hopefully the air conditioning unit isn't coming through. You guys can just hear me. All right, let's go in. Hey, we knew this is first day streaming. We knew
Watch out for flower
I would
baskets
make some
floating in the
mistakes, and that's a big one. Had the mic muted the whole time. Because of course. Alright, let's see what we're supposed to do here. Whoa! I'm just going to, yoink. Take this. You can cook using various utensils and ingredients by finding recipes and acquiring knowledge in taverns or residential areas. You can prepare meals that restore your health and spirit, even without a recipe. You can experiment by freely selecting ingredients to cook with. Okay? A porridge that blends the savory richness of meat with the natural sweetness of vegetables. It goes down smoothly, serving as a meal that revitalizes a weary body. Alright, let's keep looking around, maybe we can find some stuff. But anyway, as I was saying, I guess I could go over some of the stuff that I
Keep well.
was talking about the whole time. I don't know, maybe the first part of the stream was good, and it was just this part when I switched over. We'll have to see, but if not, I'll kind of talk about it.
What is it, dearie?
I'm a 43-year-old, born in the 80s. First started my gaming with the Nintendo back in the day. I grew up in a trailer park, not very much money, so most of my experiences with video games came from like my friends, and in fact, my first time, funny enough, was my aunt. I went over to her house one day and I was like, "What's this?" She's like, "This is a Nintendo. You want to try it out?" And I, sure, gave it a shot. And ooh, look at that armor. And picked it up, and she even had the little light gun for it, and I was just addicted. I went over there every day and played. Yeah, it was awesome. And anyway, after that, my next deal was the SNES, but I didn't have it. I went over. I used to have a lady that my mom would drop me off to in the mornings that would take me to school, and why am I crouched? I was introduced to Donkey Kong and Mario Kart, stuff like that. And I remember at the time the graphics being insane. Really insane and crazy. Again, sorry if this is a repeat. I may have to record after, but yeah, you know what? People come in later, we'll rehash it. Eventually I did get a Super Nintendo, and my first game for it was actually Super Mario RPG. I absolutely love that game. Looks like I'm going to go upstairs. Where's the stairs? This way? Which is funny because, oh, there it is. It's funny because I haven't played the remake or the remaster or whatever you want to call it. The better graphics. But I do want to do that. Maybe that's something I'll do on stream. If that is something that is interested, people are interested in. Then for my birthday, usually most of my stuff came from my birthday or for Christmas. I got a PlayStation. It's really when my gaming career or not career, but like gaming interest or hobby took off. And I played my first, I don't know, like emotional experience, I guess you can say, was Lunar Silver Story. The following year after that, this is in the 90s too. Following year after that, Final Fantasy VII came out. And then I think it was like 8 or 9 days later, Breath of Fire 3 came out. And I absolutely love Breath of Fire 3. In fact, one of the characters' names, Gar, it was a nickname for several. It's usually the character I use in like most of my games, if I can name my character. Hey, let me in there, buddy.
Nobody
and
gets
then
through without the Marquis's permission.
okay. Find the Alchemist's Chamber. The next thing was Dreamcast. I had that. I think the big games there for me were Marvel vs. Capcom, which I'm not a big fighting game person, and 2K, because I'm a big football fan. And then I went on to get Xbox, and then my next big love was Halo, which is where Wicked came from. My buddy had a profile. We used to do these big old LAN parties and treasure chest. I was like, what the? What is that? Yeah, my buddy had it, and eventually it just kind of became mine. And so that's where Wicked came from, and my nickname. And then, yeah. Kind of history ever since. But as I was saying when the mic was off, I just hope that, it's kind of crazy that I'm streaming now at kind of this age, and it's very saturated, which is fine. I play games anyway, so worst case, I'm gonna get on here, hang out, meet some new people, hopefully, and find our little peace and haven away from the stressful world. We can just hang out and do what we love, which is play video games, and talk about nerd stuff, you know. So I also love comics. I'm a big artist. I've been drawing since I was a little kid, since I could pick up a pencil. Comic book style art. Some of my big influences are Todd McFarlane. What is this? Wow, that looks cool. Let's go check it out. Whoa, whoa, hey, buddy. Yeah, Todd McFarlane, Joe Madureira. You know, my first big book was How to Draw the Marvel Way. I feel like most young artists, that's how you started, because I hear that a lot now. But yeah, anyway, love video games. I hope if you do come here and hang out, you enjoy your time here. And I know we're going through some dark times in the world. There's some good things in the world going on, but it's very few and far between, that's for sure. Wow. This is beautiful. But yeah, you know, I know mental health nowadays, you know, it's a lot of people play games for that. Hopefully, like I said, if you're having any problems or struggles, just hang out. We're glad to have you here. And yeah, man, we'll have a good time. We'll hang out and have fun. I will say that it's funny because I have a lot of interest. You know, I grew up watching wrestling, so I went through my wrestling phase because of my papa. When he was alive, we used to watch wrestling. You know, a lot of my interest came from my papa. Indiana Jones. Wrestling, we're talking like WCW, you know, Ric Flair kind of days. So Goldberg, then of course the Attitude Era and all that. So that was awesome. All right, let's see. Looks like we got a little puzzle here. Let's see if we can figure this out. Activate the Abyss Nexus. I guess I didn't even follow the map. Sometimes I like forget to look down, and I'm also yapping. I'm also gonna post these videos on YouTube, mainly because I don't want to put the VODs here, they disappear anyway. Oh, here we go. Step on the platform. Abyss Nexuses are spread across Pywell. Use your lantern or blinding flash to reveal their locations, and then stand on an Abyss Nexus to activate it. Once active, you can fast travel to an Abyss Nexus by selecting it from your maps. Okay. So kind of fast travel-y stuff. But yeah, man, I've been, again, since the audio was cut out, I've been, this game's gorgeous. I love this game so far. If you're one of the people that can put in the amount of time it takes, I know it's a little slow burn. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it so far. And it very much takes time to get used to the controls. But once you get used to them,
You're finally here.
it's fine. It's like second nature.
He's waiting for you.
Do they make sense? No. Probably not, but
This power will help you get inside.
it is trying to do a lot of things. This person had someone try to sell me bots earlier. We don't need that. We just roll with the flow and then likely ban evader. Just ban this person. There we go. I figured this would happen. You know, day one, I get a bunch of like bots, and it is what it is. Alright, use Axiom Force. The Axiom Force can be used to grab and move objects. After grabbing the object, use right analog stick, L2, and R2 to move it. Rotate the disc to align the circuits and restore the connection. Okay. Okay, so we need to rotate this. Is it pull? I feel like it's better if you do it like kind of towards the edges here. There we go. I think do it again, right? Yeah. And then over here, we need to rotate it the opposite way. Like that. There we go. Easy peasy. I feel like such a dummy for having the mic muted this whole time. Again, I did say chaos on the notifications, and that I would probably mess something up. But we're gonna live, we're gonna learn. We'll go from there. Excuse me. Get a drink. Oh, we got some Harry Potter stuff going on here. Man, I just can't stop saying how beautiful this playing is, man. Look at this lighting. I was here in the daytime when I was testing out the game, setting up the graphics. I'm like kind of playing it.
I've been waiting for you. Just as virtue paves the path to wisdom, your deeds have brought us together once more.
You're that beggar.
I am Alustin, and this is the Axiom Archive. It is a repository of the universe's grand design. Each record, the blueprint of a single world.
Why did you summon me?
There are beings who have brought chaos to your world.
I'll try to, like I was saying earlier, be quiet during
The
the
consequences
cutscenes.
of which extend to even you and your comrades.
When you couldn't hear me.
You have news of them?
You will cross paths with those who escaped Fate's grasp. But the balance of this world and the Abyss has begun to falter. If the cosmic order frays any further, our world, the Abyss, and reality itself will unravel. You must restore the balance before it's too late.
I don't know what you mean.
Such a grand undertaking begins with small acts that will have profound effect on the fate of your world.
Thank you, Gandalf. Skybridge Gate and Alignment Device. Restoring the Abyss activates the Skybridge Gate. Pass through the gate and use the Axiom Force to operate the alignment device. Aligning to the correct position will restore the broken Skybridge. Some gates require all other connected abysses to be restored before they can be activated. Okay. Can I move it? Oh, control. It would help if I can read. But since I am a streamer now, I officially have lost the ability to read. I say streamer lightly, obviously. Keep going, maybe? Or we go backwards. Is that a sign that we're in the right spot? There. Here we go. Let's go. Cross the sky bridge. That's what I'm doing. I hate when games do that because I'm like, what are they hiding over there? Let me get over there and get some loot. But I know they're just trying to get me to fall off. Up there, okay. Yeah, don't go crazy now. We don't need to run off the edge. It's like at the beginning, my audio was out and I was trying to show off the precision jumping, and I jumped right off the edge. It was very precision-like. Look below. Look at that. Wow. I just want to go to some of those places right now. I feel like this game would punish me for doing that. I mean, not really punish me. I'm sure I could just go. I just don't have the means to go out there. It probably would take me hours. So hopefully when I get better traversal methods. Oh my god. Oh my... Pro gamer. See, I told you, look. All those years of gaming paid off for that very moment. I'm telling you. Paid off. Just... Also, I was distracted because it's beautiful. I was actually supposed to have one of my mods be here today to help me out. That probably would have helped me not have my mic muted. We even tested stuff out before things got started. It was still... Wow. So we learn, we live and learn. I'm learning. Nope. Don't tell me. I just did it again. Holy cow. Look, Ma, I'm a real streamer. I'm filming the tutorial. But yeah, my buddy was here. He would probably help me do that. But it's all good. Like I said, we make mistakes, we learn, we grow, we get better. That's what's important. will say it's crazy how time flies. I've already been. First stream has been up for a couple hours. I'm gonna take a break here in a minute. Get up, stretch my feet, stretch my legs, kick myself right in the tush for having my mic muted after testing it. I'm gonna beat myself up over that, even though I just said we're gonna grow, make mistakes. It's gonna happen. Just means that I gotta record some audio for YouTube. Which is fine. Like I said, it is what it is. But I hope everyone's having a great Friday. Happy Crimson Desert launch. Even though it kind of came out yesterday. I hope everyone who is playing the game and is having fun, loving it. If you're not, that's okay too. I hope you're having a great Friday. And whatever games you're playing, I hope you're having a blast with that. Alright, let's go check this out. What is this? We got some Zelda going on here, it looks like. Let's go over here. This is very Zelda. Okay. Now what? Synthesize the Abyss Cell. Whoop! Alright, alright, alright. How do we rotate it? Is there an easy way to rotate this bad boy? Kinda? Maybe? I bet it's because the way I'm holding it. Hold on. Now maybe? Yeah, there we go. Maybe? Maybe? Come on, buddy. There we go. Look at that. Alright. What in the... Okay, now we're going to observe. I'm becoming a Jedi, Mom! Press R3 to gather energy into your palm and release it in a single powerful strike that reduces the target's defense. Skills shortcut. I haven't even really messed with that. I feel like it's not even close to the thing. Push. There we go. Cancel. And what are we doing? This? There we go. Let's go. Synthesize the Abyss Cell. Force Palm is a skill that allows you to strike with great force. Press R3 to use Force Palm while Spirit is charged. It can also be used to operate special devices or push objects. Enhancing Force Palm will allow you to unleash even more powerful effects. Alright, let's go up there. Hang in the middle of the power device. Alright. Yeah. Nice. right. I wish you could climb with that. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Now I'm going to take a break, stretch a little bit. You guys can get you a little break in for a minute. What's those symbols? These right here. Nothing. Alright, let's go up here. But as I was saying earlier, when you couldn't hear me, honestly, the controls take some time getting used to. Just play a little while. It is kind of rough at first, but you get used to them. I feel like everybody on my Twitch is playing this. You know, me hopping in Crimson was probably not the best idea, but you know what? I want to just have fun. I'm going to stream what I love to play, and I hopefully get people that just love to hang out and play the games that I love to play.
So, have you decided on your path?
Sorry, who are you?
I am White Crow,
I am Reyna,
a guardian of the Abyss, and the protector of your world's cosmic order.
Rainy, they definitely had to get some inspiration from that, right?
The kindness you showed me back then will guide you on your
Big
path.
old hat like that.
Here, take these wings. The power to soar through the open skies is yours to command. It's time to return.
All right.
Telling me to jump?
Yeah, you could just like you
Worry
got
not.
this teleporting
Those
power.
wings
Just teleport me
will
down
see
there,
you
man.
down safely.
I don't gotta jump.
Now, take flight.
I feel like Cliff's like, you know, what else? I mean, I'm already dead. Anyway, I'm supposed to be dead. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? The plot will bring me back.
The world is yours to explore.
Let's go back to town. Whoa, what is that? Press square while minute or fly. Be mindful of your stamina as you'll be unable to fly once it is depleted. Fastball. Looks pretty sick. I'm trying to get over here. I'm gonna die. Let's just float down just to be safe. See, this is what I was thinking. I stopped earlier to show off the waterfall. And the waterfall was, to me, didn't look that great, but the water looks awesome when it comes down to like the rivers. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Now, wait a minute. I see this cart. I'm going to check this cart out because why is there a cart out here in the middle of nowhere? Hi-ya! All right. Well, I'm gonna take a break a minute, guys. And I'll be right back on YouTube here. I'll cut it out so you don't have to see me break. But bear with me. I just want to get up, stretch, take a bathroom break. Thanks for hanging out. If you're here, I appreciate it. I don't think anybody's here, but that's okay. I still appreciate you. All right, hold on a minute. I'm going to switch over. Hopefully I remember to reactivate the mic when I come back, because, you know, you would think I would remember that. But I'm going to mute the mic for now. I'll be back, and the hunt will continue. Thanks for watching. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to take a little stretch here, take a little bite to eat. Let's get back into it. Jump right back into some Crimson. Man, the hours just disappear when you're playing this game. Look at it. Look at this weather. Look at the rain. It's crazy. Love this. I love this game. All right, let's do it. Let's see where the world takes us. I should head back to town, but maybe we do some exploring. See what's going on. All right, let's go pick some flowers. Marigold. It says return to here. Maybe we just head back to town. I would like to get back. Let's go. I get back and I want to get some more inventory slots. Let's check out something real quick. Let's go ahead and group these up. Oh wait, shoot. Those are already grouped. Okay. Cool. Alright. Kinda wish I was a little closer to town, but that's okay. We'll make a track over there. I'm hoping the mic's good this time. Let me just double check it. Alright, we're good. Alright. Here we go. Let's climb this. Alright. Oh, look at that. That was awesome. I'm aura farming, as they say. My friend's kid has been teaching me the lingo. See if we can climb up here. There we go. Find a little foothold. Hey, what is that? Oh, that looked like a cave. Yeah, time just melts away when you're playing this thing. I feel like you look up and like 2 or 3 hours ago. What is this? There is something up here. Is that a sword? And a shield? This is awesome. I just like randomly came up here. Wide wood bow? What is that? Glass? Trade goods must be packaged before they can be traded. Visit Carl and select package provisions to convert provisions into packaged trade goods. Packaged trade goods can be loaded onto horses at stables or onto wagons at wagon depots. Once loaded with packaged trade goods, visit a trading post to sell or deliver them. Calling a horse loaded with packaged trade goods from a distance will result in loss of some. I guess so you can't cheese it. It's kind of crazy. Just shut up here. Let's check out what's in this chest. Ore. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. Man, I just like landed down here and there's a random little spot. That's what I love, man. I love games that reward you for just like exploring. Just accidentally came up. Let's see if it's any good. And a new bow too. Pretty awesome. This right here. Looks like it's the same attack. it's worse. Kite shield isn't quite as good. You get +1 movement speed. Level 2. I think we'll keep what we got on. Gunpowder. All right, let's group these up so we can like make sure we have inventory. I definitely recommend doing that so that you don't run into those inventory problems, at least until they put a chest in the game. For why they didn't do that in the beginning, I don't know. But here we are. I should look at the skills. I haven't even looked at skills yet. Let's see. Do I want to go sword and board, or do I want to stick with like spear? Yeah, and if you don't know, like, something I didn't realize, and I made a mistake when I was, like, testing the game out, is, like, you have to hit on the side of these weapons, and that each one has a skill tree. So, like, if you put points up here and you didn't realize it, and you're carrying a spear, it's not going to help you. So you need to, like, switch to the weapon. Ooh, dual wielding's kind of cool. Maybe I'll dual wield. No, I kind of want to use my shield, though. Just make sure that you switch, because you know that's important. Like you'll notice, like if you go here and you go to the skill, notice in the little picture up in the right, it's showing him a sword, and then if you switch to a spear and you back out and you do it again, you'll notice he's using a spear now. It's very important to make sure that you're like doing the wrong thing, because I messed up. But I do kind of think I want to go, I don't know, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. For now, I think we'll go sword and board. So let's up our attack. So now we have evasive slash, R1 and circle, charge. While guarding, press X twice to charge. I think I'm going to just level it up. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's fine. What else do we got here? Stab. Press R1 to wind up and deliver a swift. Press R1 after a successful charge stab to perform a follow-up attack. Move after a successful to immediately grapple the enemy. R1 triangle while in mid-air to perform a forward stab. And a stab ignores super armor. Alright. Super armor. I think that's all the upgrades I want to do for now. Well, cool. That's awesome. We landed on there. Got us a random sword. What the? Chapter 2? Golden Greed. Okay. Kind of nice. I don't have to like walk all the way back. Go to Lioncrest Watchtower. Lioncrest Watchtower has been blockaded by bandits.
Did you hear all the Grey Mates got wiped out?
No, because I'm right here, dude.
You've been living under a rock.
This kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know why, Beauty and the Beast. There she goes in the window. Just three girls talking. Beggar's End. It's like a homeless camp? Yeah, it is.
All I ask is enough for bread.
It's like downtown Dallas. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I mean, it is unfortunate. That's how it is
You're a good
downtown.
one.
I used to go downtown for a while and help feed the homeless and give them clothes and stuff like that. It's crazy how out of control that is. And then no one's, we shouldn't have that problem, to be honest. But anyway, that's another, we'll get into that, but it's very sad. Oh, what is this? Is this a bounty I see? Is that Pothead from Elden Ring? They put him in here? He's in every game. Salvatore has a bounty on his head for running away after committing murder in Velua. A bounty will be paid to anyone who apprehends this fugitive and delivers him to the constabulary. However, only half the bounty will be awarded if killed instead of captured alive. As you journey through Pywell, you may come across outlaws wanted for various crimes. Examining a bounty notice reveals their identity, traits, and their whereabouts, allowing you to see their location on your mini-map. However, these outlaws rarely stay in one place for long. Some appear only at certain times, while others are constantly on the move. Track their movements and use the information from the bounty to hunt them down and claim your reward. Alright. Well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to go check out this tower. Okay. What did it give me? Oh, this? Oh, no, this. Abyss nexuses are spread all across Pywell. Use your lantern or blinding flash to reveal their location, and then stand on an Abyss nexus to activate it. Once active, you can fast travel on the Abyss nexus by selecting it from your map. Silent marks left on the Abyss lie dormant all across Pywell. They're just ordinary stones and shadows at a glance, but when your lantern light brushes them, the hidden grain catches the glow and leads you on. The further your road stretches, the more you should leave yourself a way back first. Pause for a moment atop a trace, and that place will remember you. When you need it later, you can follow that memory and return without hesitation. It has helped the balance you're trying to protect from the White Crow, aka Rain. Or Ronnie. There must be one around here for them to... That does not look close. If that is one. Get blinded.
Nice boots.
What?
Worn, maybe.
Bandits. Come on, buddy.
I need a sweat.
I thought he got up and ran away for a minute. I was like, what the heck? I got some poison arrows. We'll cross this little, whatever this is up here. Smallest, the world's smallest bridge. Hold on. Oh, up there. Maybe we'll go check that out and see.
Feels like fighting a child. Cut your tongue out.
Smell that?
It's your fear.
Getting tired of your shit.
Die! Die! Die!
Maggots will thrive upon your flesh.
Oh! Sorry, I'm getting into combat. Come on out here, buddies. I got something for you. Why are you up on the roof, buddy? I guess they got scared and run off. Get out of here, cowards. Get out of here. God, look at that, man. Just can't get over it. It's crazy. Liberating a region. Factions may blockade certain key locations. You can liberate these areas by resolving local conflicts or defeating the occupying forces. Once freed, these locations offer new stories to experience and powerful benefits to aid your journey. Loot was sent to your supply chest. Yeah, because all that loot's gone. It is gone. It's fine. Whatever. Temperatures in Pywell vary by time and region. Your body temperature changes according to the surrounding environment. If your body temperature strays from the optimal range, stamina will drain faster. This will lead to exhaustion and slow recovery. Reaching Extreme physical conditions may impose greater restrictions, so be cautious of rapid temperature changes. Equipping gear, consuming food with sufficient fire, ice resistance allows you to move freely. Very Breath of the Wild. Get all the loot. Get all of it. Take it all. For me to poop on. Take. What is that? Twilight glass lamp. Okay. A new bow. Some meat. Oops. What is that? Thick hide. Okay. Yoink, it's all mine. Alright. Let's check this out. Go inside. See all the beautiful loot. I learned my lesson from Dark Souls. Be careful around stairs. What's this? Yoink. There's a painting. I wish I could just roll through. The want to roll through those boxes is great. We'll just crash them though. It looks like we got some mushrooms. By the way, if you're playing this, also if you just hold down the square button and there's a bunch of loot on the ground, you can just hold it down and it'll just pick it all up instead of having to like keep getting up. All right, hold on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. I knew it. My instincts. That Dark Souls instinct. Hey, what's up, man? It was a great movie? You're not gonna believe this, buddy. What happened? You're not gonna believe it. Can you hear me just fine? Well, about that. After all that testing, I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna have to check the VOD, but I'm pretty sure for some reason I was like turning on the air conditioner or the air conditioner unit, and I was like, let me make sure that audio is not coming through, and I found out that I had muted, the mic was muted the whole time, I think. So, you know, rookie mistake. So I might have to record some audio at the beginning for YouTube, which is fine, you know. I feel really stupid though. But hey, like I said, we learn. We get better. We move on. And, you know, it's my first stream. I knew I was going to do some... There was going to be chaos in some way. Man, I'll say, so... Before I talk about more of this stuff, let's talk about that movie. How good is it compared to some of those other space movies that I like, that we talked about? I mean, are you, how comfortable are you talking on, ooh, with Interstellar? Wow. It's pretty big words, pretty big praise. Yeah, I want to see it. I thought about going to see it tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see. Was it like... It's okay to be comedic, but is it like... It's not like a comedy, right? It's like meant to have like a... Like, is it like a meaningful ending kind of thing? Like Interstellar kind of, and like, what's that other one? Does it have like a... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like a meaning. Memory fragments. The Vision is a special device used to read memory fragments scattered throughout the world. Activate the device to witness past events or uncover hidden leads. However, you must be extra careful, as memories containing intense emotions can overwhelm the wearer. Okay. I'm still interested. I mean, I love anything that has to do with space, so that's cool. How opposed to you talking on Discord while I stream? I'm probably only going to be streaming for another hour or so. Anyway, I don't want to overdo it the first day anyway. But it'd be kind of nice to have some company. It's just you and I anyway. You might be on YouTube's. So there's that. The YouTubers. Okay. Let me get you in here. Add some conversation. We can talk about it. You can tell me your feelings. Oh, I'm jumping in there now. Hopefully your audio comes through. I'm hopping in Discord now. There we go. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I made a mistake, brother.
I heard.
After all that testing.
All right. Was it just muted, or did you like actually have the?
I had it muted in OBS, like.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, not on the mic itself, but.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Like you just had it on the mic muted.
No, because like I purposely, since I did that when we were testing it, I have it tilted in a way I can see the little light on the bottom, so I know it's not muted. But then like I said, the only reason I found out it was muted is because I was like, it's getting kind of hot in here. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner. Hopefully you guys don't hear it. And when I went to go turn the audio on to check it, there was no audio coming from me, and I was like, oh god, don't tell me.
How far in were you?
Man, it was like an hour and a half. I went through this whole. So I ended up talking about it again, just in case. But it was like an hour and a half or so. Now I don't know if it caught the intro or not. I'm not sure. I don't think it did.
Yeah.
But again, I rehashed it a little bit, so I'll just record some YouTube audio up until that point, and then I'll just let the stream take over.
Yeah, there you go. Easy fix.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to do something up here. I felt, like I said,
What is?
What were you saying?
Say, what is that helmet?
You like this? This is like, look at this.
Looks like you have antenna.
So what I found out is, well, we're about to find out here.
Did you look like a slug?
I do kind of look like a slug. It's almost Rocketeerish, almost. Let me show my age. So check this out. So you go to knowledge, and you go to. I gotta remember here what you have to do. Wait, is it guides or is it knowledge? Oh yeah, it's knowledge, and then it's. Hold on, I gotta. There's something I have to do. Is it people? No. Wait, what's here? No, it's not that. Of course, I can't find it now. I need to find this. Let me see what it says. Read the memory contained in the helm. Let me lower some of these so I don't have to like scroll. Oh, I could just do that at the bottom. Yeah, anyway, I'll find it here in a minute, and it's gonna tell you what it is.
Right on.
Like last time, it just did it for me? So it's kind of weird. Let me try it this way. Dude, I was like doing the stuff in the sky, and I dropped down from the thing, and I kind of dropped kind of far away from the city, and where I landed at, there's like this little crevice in the rocks or whatever. I'm like, huh, let me just go. I thought it was a cave at first, kind of from where I was sitting or standing. And I went in there and I climbed, and lo and behold, there's a chest up there, and there was like a sword and a shield and a bow and a chest. And I was like, man, I love when games like really reward you for like exploring. And I didn't even have to go up into that little crevice, but I did.
Mm-hmm. Yep, gives the world more life.
Yep, 100%. Where's this at? Is it hidden spaces? Oh, that was a hidden space. The sewers. The abyss. Well, now I'm going to look like a moron because this was really easy last time, and now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, down here. So you go to memory fragments, right?
Mm-hmm.
And check this out. This is very supposed to play. Recollections. Hold on. Maybe I haven't triggered something yet. What's this book? Empty book. turn on all that for those little candles. Oh, here's a chest right here. Oops. Maybe? Oh, maybe I already looted it. But yeah, man, tell me about the movie while I'm figuring this out. Like, so you said it's funny, it's a good story of friendship. What? So did
Ryan Gosling, man.
was the space thing? Did the space thing kind of take like a second? Like a second?
No, it you start off there.
Okay.
There is no wasting time.
So it's not like.
No, it's super good. And it's kind of like the Marvel formula, you know? Like Marvel movies are so good because it's a mix of comedy, action, emotional. You know, it kind of takes you on a spectrum of emotions. That's kind of how this movie was.
Gotcha.
Which is always a big plus for me. Because some movies, you know, that are serious the whole time, sometimes they can just be kind of exhausting. But, you know, mixing it up like that, to me, is always pretty good. Of course, depending on what story you're telling, but in this context, it was really good.
Cool. Yeah, I was kind of worried when you said that, like maybe the space took like a second fiddle. It was just like kind of, but I mean, it sounded like from what you were telling me from the story that it was the whole purpose of the movie, you know. So.
Yep. Yeah, it's so good. It definitely focuses more on like the friendship aspect, but man, yeah, the story's so good. Definitely worth the watch. And it just sucks because like we went to AMC ride and the theater we had when the AC was running rattled so loud.
I hate that.
Yeah, so it's like dead silent. You know, he's like floating in space and it's just dead silent, big cinematic scene, and you just hear like a. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, that sucks.
So besides that, fantastic.
Did you complain about it?
No, we don't do that. We just suck it up.
Now here's the true
That's
test.
the millennial way.
Did Layla like it?
You did?
She
Yep.
did. Okay.
Laughs, cries.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's a heavy critic.
He makes. Yeah, she's a very honest one. But yeah, even Aurora was really into it. She loved the friend that he made.
Okay. Is that a spoiler?
No, it's in the trailer.
Here it goes. Here it goes right here. Look. When you put it on.
If you're seeing this, you're fortunate indeed. Surprised? I'm not actually there. What you're looking at is a memory. More precisely, one of the moment I recorded this. This device is called the Visione. It captures and stores information gathered from the world around it, and then projects that scene back to the viewer. It does on occasion meddle with the user's mind. A small flaw, perhaps, but hardly worth worrying over. Now then, nameless fortunate soul, enjoy the Visione to the fullest.
So apparently that guy is the. I think that guy. I mean, it makes it sound like that guy's the creator, right? And look at this. Look at this helmet I found.
Oh.
And then look, watch what you can do. So if you go back and you hit it again.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you see my, look at my shield?
Oh, is that the one you got from
The deluxe.
the pre-order bonus?
Yeah.
Oh, deluxe edition.
The deluxe edition. Yeah, see, I'm not going to use the armor because the armor on the deluxe edition is like strong for where I'm at, so I don't want to cheat. I don't like doing that, but I will show it to you because it looks awesome. So watch this.
We're getting the full experience.
Look how cool it looks. Looks dope, right?
Oh yeah, that does look sick.
Actually, I don't even think I have the. Do I have the pants on? Let me check. Hold on. No, I don't have the boots on. There we go. Yeah, it looks sick, right? Like even the. I love the helmet.
Yeah, that looks super dope. Very gladiator.
I mean, I guess we can rock it. Is what it is. I already just put it on. It's not like way stronger, but like if you like look in the inventory and you compare it to like the armor I had on, so it's got 10 defense. The armor I had on was 3. You know, well that armor was 3, and then you have, let's see, the helmet that I was wearing is 3, and that helmet's 5, so it's not like a big difference, you know. But it is better. But we'll keep it. I gotta show you. Check this out too. I'm gonna go out here. Okay. Wait. Okay, I just went too far. Yeah, man, the time's been melting away. I learned some new stuff playing again. I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad that.
Yeah, it's a little less overwhelming experiencing it a second time.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know we were learning the Gen Alpha language. You know.
Very true.
But I'm actually even better with the controls. Like some of the stuff I wasn't paying attention to, and I learned some new. I feel like I got a better grasp of the game, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
I wonder. I hope your audio's coming through, so that people don't think I'm crazy and I'm talking to myself.
Hey, maybe that'll get you some viewers.
Maybe. Hold on. Let me unmute the stream, and I'm gonna mute Discord for a minute. Or I'm gonna mute. How can I do this? I don't know how to do this without. Here, we're just gonna have double audio for a minute. I don't know that I can hear. Oh yeah, because I turned it down here. Okay. I don't think I can do. The audio's not that strong on my other PC. Let's do it on my Mac. I'll have you talk. Hold on a second. All right. Unmute. All right, say something real quick.
Test. Test 1 2. Hello.
Yeah. Yep. Perfect. Cool. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, I just don't want to look like an idiot. All right. Already more than I do from not having the stream muted for an hour and a half.
Finally!
Redeeming ourselves.
I almost dozed off waiting
Little
for
redemption.
You. My
Little
friend
redemption.
wants to thank you with a special gift for getting Gigi back.
Gigi! It's Gigi!
Himself. So stick close and follow his lead. Alright then. See you next time.
Yeah, oh yeah, and the second time, you remember that puzzle that took me forever to figure out? The second time, I actually paid attention, you know, and since you told me to use the lantern, since you're the pro gamer in this relationship.
Not at all.
Oh, another sword. What is all this?